Adequate notice of this meeting was duly provided to the Verona Cedar Grove Times and the Star Ledger on December 18th, 2025, filed with the Township Clerk and posted on the public bulletin board in the municipal lobby, building lobby, in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act. We're going to start with extraordinary business of the Township Council, item 2A. Dale, I'm going to go down there.
Yeah. Do you need assistance?
I think I am. Okay. We'll see.
Okay.
Okay.
I can help if you want. Okay, well, let me know. Just give me a wait.
Okay, will. Welcome, everyone. We're not used to such a large amount of people in the audience here. Very nice to see. We're going to do a presentation tonight to the Cedar Grove High School robotics team. May I please have Vrog, John, Daryl, Mr. Coster, and Ms. Halloweeny? Did I pronounce it right? I'm really, come on up. Now I'm just going to say a few words first. I usually write everything out, and I did not do that tonight. I'm a very big sports person. Anybody that knows me here knows that I am. But this is fascinating to me. I don't know whose mom it is that posts it on Facebook. Somebody posts about everything you guys have won and done. A dad, okay, okay, okay. Facebook is fascinating, right? That's how we came to know about your success, and of course I know Mr. Coster for years. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, Essex County Teacher of the Year 1 year, right? Okay. So we wanted to take the time. I know you're not done with your, I'm going to call it a season. I don't know if that's what it's called. Okay, with your season, but we want to take a few minutes to commend you for your so far successes. Okay. I do. I think it's amazing. So what we have here, and I will read it, is a proclamation from the Township of Cedar Grove acknowledging your successes. Now, it would appear to me, by the time we write things up, you guys win something else. So if this is a little outdated, I apologize, but it's your fault. If I recall, Dad just posted yesterday, baby, that you just won, I'm sorry, I don't even know what this stuff means, a VEX robotics competition over the weekend, this past weekend. Again, all right, they keep going, everybody. They just keep going. So let me read the proclamation so we can congratulate you all, okay? There's a lot of whereas in this thing. So it reads the following. Whereas the Township of Cedar Grove has always taken great pride in its students' academic excellence. Whereas VEX Robotic is a global leader in educational robotics, providing hands-on STEM platforms and competitions for students from pre-K through the university level, where they design, build, and program robotics to solve challenges, fostering teamwork, I love that, and problem-solving skills through systems like VEX IQ, VEX V5, and VEX AI. And whereas in November of 2025, these Cedar Grove High School students, Vrog, John, and Daryl, won the coveted VX V5 launch signature event, regional robotics competition in Cleveland, Ohio. They won this against 60 teams from the United States and Canada. And whereas, under the tutelage of team's coaches, Mr. Coster and Ms. Let's try it again. Halloweeny, thank you. The robotics team has demonstrated exceptional skills, creativity, teamwork, and perseverance, while it's competing against peers from state, national, and international levels. And whereas through their dedication and hard work, the team continues to achieve outstanding successes at each level of this competition. Recently, they earned the Innovate Award. This win propels the robotics team closer to the prestigious 2026 VEX Robotics World Championship against approximately 2,500 teams representing 60 countries. This is in Missouri in April of 2026. Now, therefore, it be proclaimed that I, Mayor Michelle Miga, and the Township Council do hereby express our pride in the accomplishments of lead designer, program, and driver, Raj, lead strategic and team scout, John, lead pit manager, and match loader, Daryl, for bringing distinctions to your school, family, and township. You have set a standard of excellence for others to emulate. You may have continued successes as you progress in this competition. To the coaches. Whereas these accomplishments reflect the commitment of educators, mentors, and families who support academic excellence and inspire future leaders in STEM fields. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that I, Michelle Miga, and the Township Council do hereby applaud coaches Mr. Coster, oh boy, and Ms. Halawani? There we go. For mentoring and encouraging our students to explore, discover, and contribute to the advancement of science and technology. Mr. Costner, you stay up late nights. I know you do. We know. You're going over projects. And I know that your families are very appreciative of what you do as well. And I'm sure they're staying up late nights doing things for all of you. So congratulations. It doesn't go unnoticed. Okay. Do you want to say anything? It's up to you. Okay. We can take a picture when you're all done. Hold on. Glasses. I'll get out of your way.
I'll never turn on an open microphone to brag about these boys. Come on. I want to thank everyone on the town council for recognizing the accomplishment of these kids. I mean, it's just absolutely fantastic. Some news that we got this morning was based on their work this past weekend and their victory this past weekend. We are ranked number 12 in the entire world.
Wow.
Us in Little Cedar Grove are ranked 12th in the entire world. So we can't wait to see what they do in Missouri this April, and I'm just absolutely so proud and so lucky. So I want to thank the parents of Cedar Grove for sending us such amazing kids to work with. I am truly blessed. So thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Absolutely.
Great.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Can you take a picture?
Oh, should we stand up?
You could try to be taller than some of you.
Are you going to join us in the picture?
I am up for you.
Oh, okay.
Behind you.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not weird.
No, it's not weird. We're not stalking you. It's just so many people. There we go.
That's good.
I've never seen in these pictures.
We need to get Carrie's
I'll
step
pick you up real
stool.
quick.
There we go.
Thank you.
All right, we good?
Good job.
Thank you. I never got unscripted.
Congratulations.
Good luck.
Congratulations.
Good luck.
Great job. Continued success, everybody.
You've done good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
move on to item 2B.
No, you're good. Go ahead, Mayor.
I'm sorry. Item 2B, presentation to Officer John Smigelski and Officer Steven Sinisi. Mr. Ziegler?
Oh, sure. Thank you, Mayor. I'm going to turn this over to Chief Pumphrey very quickly. Just briefly, I personally want to commend Officer Smigelski and Officer Sinisi, who, because of their quick actions and professionalism, saved a Cedar Grove resident's life. I know Chief Pumphrey will share the details about that. Personally, I've known both John and Steve for a while. I used to shovel snow with John, and Steve and I went to high school together, so this is a very special moment for the township. And Chief Pumphrey, I know you'll do a great job summarizing the events that brought them here today.
I think it's fitting the fire department's here tonight because we poached John and Steve from the fire department. So, both their fathers were also members of the fire department. So truly two Cedar Grove guys who came up through the township. Their fathers probably set a path for them into emergency services. We were lucky enough to get them. Calling our attention to this incident, a lot of what the police do, the fire department does go unnoticed. Probably by design, it's good. You know, ignorance is bliss. Just know that you enjoy your life, but when you need it, it's good to know who's there. On the morning of June 9th, 2025, I think most of the people in the room who do emergency services would know this. Certain times of the day when that radio cracks open, you know it's something important. And usually you can tell by the person putting the call out, there's some seriousness to this call. This is what happens at 5:30 in the morning when the police radio opens up and sends 2 officers to a house for somebody who's having a seizure. Our officers are trained very well. The way we break the town up, they respond quickly, they are available, and it's when these things come together at the right time for the wrong reasons, we have good results, which is what happened here. Unfortunately, one of our residents, I'm old enough now and lived long enough, no, not to use a woman's age, but we will say she was in an age group that we shouldn't have expected this. She collapsed and had a seizure. Her husband realized something was wrong. Really what he was describing was agonal breathing, which is usually the last breaths of life. The officers got there quickly. They assessed it. While assessing it, she lost her pulse, and they immediately started CPR. It's nice to see Chief Sarasa in the room tonight, because some of the tools we have go back. Officer Towers here, also a fire department guy, when we started, our defibrillator looked like something from Emergency 51. We had 2 pads. You know, you'd warm them up and hit somebody, but we've gotten better. We carry Porter defibrillators, and we have Lucas devices. Something Officer Smigelski was instrumental in as a CPR instructor. They quickly deployed the Lucas, the defibrillator, and started rescue breathing, delivering 3 shocks to the patient, regaining a pulse and getting her transported with ALS and BLS to the hospital, where she was able to make a recovery. Yeah. Officer Smigelski, Officer Sinisi. A lot of the things we do, just like anything in our organization, you can get awards for certain things. I've personally, in my career, felt the best award we can ever give is the Life Saving Award. That means you were able to intervene and change somebody's life. Not only that, saving the life is one part of it, but preventing the tragedy that could befall a family, especially from losing a mother, is unbelievable. So we really do owe a debt to Officer Smigelski and Officer Sinisi for their quick actions that day that resulted in a life-saving action. Congratulations. You know, the town has a proclamation they're going to read for you, and I don't know if our family might want to come up and say a few words too, if that's okay. Okay.
Thank you, Chief. It just so happens, I know these two gentlemen as well. I didn't play football, I didn't go to high school with them or whatnot. Great people. You're a very lucky lady. And I will say this, for the Cedar Grove Police Department, many years ago, my son also had 2 seizures. The Cedar Grove Police Department came and helped him as well. So this group of people that we have that work in Cedar Grove are phenomenal. Phenomenal. I cannot say enough about them, and you were at the right place at the right time. Another proclamation with a lot of whereas. Whereas the safety and well-being of the residents of the Township of Cedar Grove depend in great measure on the courage, professionalism, and dedication of its public safety officers. And whereas on June 9th, 2025, Officer John Smigelski and Officer Stephen Sinisi, serving with the Township of Cedar Grove Police Department, administered exceptional bravery, skill, and presence of mind while quickly responding to a call for an unresponsive party. And whereas, with swift actions, sound judgment, and commitment to duty, Officer Smigelski and Officer Sinisi provided life-saving assistance that directly resulted in the preservation of human life. And whereas such actions exemplify the highest traditions of law enforcement service and reflect great credit upon Officer Smigelski and Officer Sinisi, the Cedar Grove Police Department, and the Township of Cedar Grove. Now therefore it be proclaimed that I, Mayor Michelle Miga, and the Town Council of the Township of Cedar Grove do hereby applaud and honor Officer John Smigelski and Officer Stephen Sinisi for your heroic and selfless actions, and express the sincere gratitude and appreciation of the entire community for your service. You are the pride of the township. Where's Chief? You want to take some photos?
If the council would like to, we've got to put photos up.
Yeah, you want to get in?
Sure.
All right, guys, we're at it again. Yes. I'm going in between.
Just slide down a
If
little.
we have, this way.
Well, she knew that you came before I did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just slide down a little bit, closer to the center.
There we go.
I know. No. By design.
Oh, sure. Just real quickly, in my letter that I sent to the chief at the end of last year, these guys are in a tough climate as it is. They don't get recognized enough. They usually get crapped on in the media for things that go wrong. They need to be recognized for the good that they do. They saved my wife, and most importantly, the mother of my 2-year-old and my 5-year-old. So, guys, you are heroes at 28 Mountain Way forever, and I can't thank you enough.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, guys. Great job. Thank you.
Okay. Item 2C, administration of oath for the Fire Chief Alexander Bocamp. Mr. Zakelli?
Thank you, Mayor. Congratulations to Chief Bocamp on being sworn in as the Department Chief of the Cedar Grove Fire Department. His record of service to the township speaks for itself, and I know he will thrive in this role as he takes over for Chief Donlin, who proudly served the department for 2 years as Department Chief. We are grateful for the Cedar Grove Fire Department, as I just indicated during our budget hearing, and the volunteers that comprise it. I wish Chief Bocamp the best as he takes on this new role. I know he will be a great success.
Right hand on the Bible. Left hand raised. Okay. Oh, no, that's fine. Perfect. All right. I,
I,
Alex Bochamp,
Alex Bocamp,
excuse me, do sincerely profess and swear
do sincerely profess and swear
that I do and will
that I do and will
bear true faith and allegiance
bear true faith and allegiance
to the government established
to the government established
in this state
in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of
all the duties of
Fire Chief
Fire Chief
of the Cedar Grove Volunteer Fire Department,
of the Cedar Grove Volunteer Fire Department,
according to the best of my abilities
according to the best of my abilities
and understanding,
and understanding,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And this one. Okay. And this is your copy. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Just real quick, I want to say thank you first to my family. They put up with those missed dinners, those 2 o'clock in the morning fire alarm calls that somehow they now sleep right through. And they wonder when I come home saying, oh, you went out somewhere? I don't know how they do it because they always wake me up. To the mayor and council, township manager Zakelli, thank you guys. You always support us and I appreciate that. And finally, just to all of our members, it wouldn't be possible without you guys. You're the ones that show up, staff the rigs, come out on all the calls, your families and all that. So I appreciate it. Thank you for having the support, and let's have a great 2 years, and thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Chief,
Chief,
do
quick
you want to
picture.
take a quick picture?
Sure, come on. You can just stay there. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Chief, and thank you to everybody that serves in the Township of Cedar Grove. We appreciate you all. Thank you very much.
We'll let you continue without interrupting.
Yes, thank you. That's.
Only got 88 things here.
Oh my God.
Michelle's got to read a lot tonight. Want one of these?
No, I want you.
It's a long day.
Glasses on, glasses off, can't see.
All right, Mayor, go ahead.
All right. Item 3A, to consider approval of minutes of regular public meeting December 8th, 2025. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scavage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Abstain.
Mayor Miga?
Yes. 3B, to consider approval of executive session with Board of Education, December 22nd, 2025.
I'll make a motion without release, Mayor.
Thank you. May I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scavage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Miga?
Yes. 3C, to consider approval of minutes of special meeting December 22nd, 2025. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second? Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson, you cannot
Oh, she cannot
You were
second.
not
Second.
present during that one. We had technical difficulties.
Oh, that's right.
We
That's
never
right.
got
That's
you
right.
back.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
Mr. Councilman Zazali,
Thank
second.
you.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Abstain.
Councilwoman Scavage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Miga?
Yes. Item 3D, to consider approval of minutes of executive session 2, FSH litigation, December 22nd, 2025. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Without release, Mayor?
Yes, without release.
Oh, so moved without release.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Abstain.
Councilwoman Scavage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Miga?
Yes. To consider approval of staff meeting, December 22nd, 2025. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
It's a staff
What?
meeting. That was still the same
Oh,
day.
I'm so sorry.
That's
Abstain.
okay. No problem. Councilwoman Scavage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Miga?
Yes. 3F, to consider approval of minutes of executive session 3, personnel, December 22nd, 2025, without release?
Yes, without release.
Without release?
So moved without release.
Second.
Sorry, guys. Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Abstain.
Councilwoman Scavage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Miga?
Yes. 3G, to consider approval of minutes of regular public meeting, January 5th, 2026. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Abstain.
Councilwoman Scavage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Miga?
Yes. Item 4A, to consider adoption of pending ordinance number 26-962. Ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank. Mr. Zicali?
Yes, Mayor, thank you. Municipalities and counties are prohibited from increasing their final budget appropriations by more than 2% in the subsequent fiscal year unless action is taken by the governing body to increase the final appropriation subject to the cap by the statutorily permitted 2%. This ordinance allows for the township to exceed the appropriation cap by 1.5%, allowing for an increase of up to 3.5% of fiscal year 2025's appropriations. By adopting this ordinance, we can establish a cap bank. We will be able to raise $245,742.49 in excess of the increase we would have been otherwise able to raise. Therefore, our maximum allowable appropriation increase is $573,399.15. Basically, this means that we can raise appropriations in the current fund by that amount. As you all just heard through our budget hearing, the appropriation cap is a restrictive cap, meaning that we can't go beyond that amount in terms of what we're going to spend. That requires, obviously, going through the budget with a fine-tooth comb between now and when our financials are released, so we can get a budget to be introduced by the governing body, hopefully in March or April.
Thank you, Mr. Zicali. Anyone in the public wishing to address the council on this ordinance? Seeing none. May I have a motion?
Mayor, move for adoption of pending ordinance 26-962 to be published in Township official internet website. Do I have to read
As
the?
if you don't.
I was gonna say, okay. As passed ordinance to take effect as prescribed by law.
May I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scavage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Mika?
Yes. 5A, to consider resolution authorizing award of bid for collection, transportation, and delivery of solid waste, vegetative waste, and recycling of commingled cardboard paper to F. Basso Jr. Rubbish Removal, Inc. for a 5-year term in an amount not to exceed $4,192,500 in the aggregate, or $838,500 per year. Mr. Zakeli, did you want to comment?
Yes, Mayor, thank you. On December 30th, 2025, the Township Clerk opened sealed bids for the provision of solid waste collection, transportation, and disposal for vegetative waste, solid waste, and the recycling of commingled items, cardboard, and paper. Township had options for a 1, 2, 4, or 5-year contract. Upon opening of the bids, F. Basso Jr. Rubbish Removal, Inc. was the lowest responsible bidder, and the bid submission complied with NJSA 40A:11-23 for a 5-year term, 5-year award, which in the aggregate will total $4,192,500 or $838,500 per year. This resolution is to award the bid for a 5-year term to F. Basso Jr., who is our current trash hauler, as the council is aware.
Just one question, what's the current contract for Bass?
The current contract, if you give me a second, I
Not the
believe.
amount, Joe, the years, I'm sorry.
5-year, both are 5-year.
They were both 5 years.
Yeah, I think the current contract amount, through you, Mayor, was around $815,000, which is what we budgeted for last year in solid waste. But both were for 5-year terms. Same pickup schedule, everything else remains constant.
Thank you, Mr. Zakeli. May I have a motion?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scavage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Mika?
Yes. 5B, to consider authorizing award of bid for demolition, reconstruction, and installation of new playground at Community Park to Thomas and Sons Builders LLC, DBA Develop Builders, in an amount not to exceed $672,889.39. Excuse me, Mr. Zakeli?
Yes, Mayor, this is a very exciting project that we're getting ready to embark on. This is for the reconstruction of a brand-new playground at the lower portion of Community Park. As the council is aware, we did receive a $750,000 Jake's Law grant from the NJDEP that our township engineer, Alexandra Handel, was instrumental in getting. By virtue of that grant, they will pay up to 75% of the project costs. This project came in under our estimate. As you indicated, the cost is not to exceed $672,889.39, of which the township will be responsible for paying $168,222.34, with the difference being funded by the Jake's Law grant. We have this money in our capital improvement fund. We're not taking any debt out for this. Our goal is for them to start as soon as the ground thaws, with the hopes of opening for Memorial Day. More realistic, we would be fine with the July 4th opening. Something special we want to try and organize through the rec department is coordinating the pouring of concrete so children can come put their hands in the walkway if they desire for the playground. It's going to be really exciting. It's going to be brand new, and we look forward to cutting ribbon there soon.
Very nice. Thank you.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Oh, yeah. Second, yes. Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scavage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Mika?
Yes. The meeting is now open to residents of the township wishing to be heard on any item on the agenda. Seeing none, I will close this portion of the meeting. 7A, Township Manager. Do you have any report?
Yes, Mayor, it's been a little while. I do have some items to report on. As the council is aware, we just sat through our budget hearing for the public's edification. This began at 5 p.m. Supposed to begin last week, but we had to carry to this week. As I indicated ad nauseum now, This is just the draft budget appropriations, waiting for the appropriation and levy cap to be calculated for us to finalize, for the council to ultimately introduce, hopefully in March. This transitions to my second item, which is the preparation of our annual debt statement and annual financial statement. Our auditors have been here preparing both. I'm super pleased to report that this year, with us almost being fully on Edmunds, their work was much, much easier. They will be returning to perform the annual audit in the coming weeks, and this year, our auditor, Andrew Kaczynski from Nizhevachia, is going to come to a council meeting to present the municipal audit to the council, just to explain some of the evolution we've had from when he started auditing here to where we are at currently. The council had a sneak peek of some of that with the implementation of the fixed asset system that Rebecca spoke about during her budget, and I also hinted at the utilities' self-sustaining nature this year. If it's okay with you, Mayor, I want to update us on the snowstorm and some water main issues that we've been having.
Yes.
It's no surprise that we received at least 16 inches of snow with higher totals in higher elevations, such as Park Ridge and by Bradford Avenue. I owe a huge shout out to our DPW superintendents, Mike Rosso, PT Geronimo, and all of our DPW staff who coordinated the snow removal effort both during the storm and after the storm. The public may see our DPW out on the roads now with the loaders, removing snow from the curbs, from the intersections, from the crosswalks. They have not stopped from the minute that storm hit our town. In addition, right before the snow removal, they had a really, really bad water main break on Sweetwood that they fixed in about 6.5 hours. They were well rested enough to come back and plow for the next day. Again, a big thank you and shout out to our DPW and all the professionals, including our fire department who were on standby for 24 hours, Montclair Ambulance, Cedar Grove Ambulance and Rescue Squad, and our police department for their efforts during the storm. We've been plagued with water main breaks. We had another one last night on Ira Road. We have one currently the DPW is operating on Harper Terrace. I just got a text message about that. Our crews are very, very busy. But that's what happens this time of year, so I just want to give them a special shout out and recognition. The council received an email from the Aliver Foundation. This is something I had a call with the individual who runs the program last Friday. Through Jamie, who was in here before, she was the resident that was saved by our 2 police officers. Jamie contacted this foundation, became involved with them. And the foundation is going to donate a life-saving defibrillator and an AED to the Panther Park facility. It comes in a structure that's safe for the weather. All we have to do is work on the annual maintenance of it, which we do for our defibrillators anyway. But we're getting a brand new defibrillator donated by this foundation that Jamie was kind enough to connect us and point us in the right direction with. So if there's no objection from the council, I'd like to execute that MOU and get that to the Panther Park before sports begin.
Any objection?
None.
No.
I don't know if, Dan, are you going to call an executive session for the DEP matter, or you want me to call it? Okay. Yeah, I just have a brief matter for executive session under potential litigation for the DEP. Other than that, Mayor, it concludes my report.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Yes, good evening, Mayor, members
Good
of
evening.
council. How is everyone this evening?
Great.
I just wanted to basically report on the special primary election for the vacancy due to the resignation of the Honorable Mikey Sherrill in the 11th Congressional District that is scheduled for this Thursday, February 5th, from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. I was hoping some people would be here. But I have a list of early voting locations that were provided on my page, and there was notification regarding the special election on the township's homepage. Tomorrow is the last day of early voting, and it is from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. The closest location we have is Fairfield, at the Fairfield Community Center, 221 Hollywood Avenue. If anyone has any questions or concerns, they can call my office if they desire another location. The Verona Community Center is unavailable at this time because they are in a different congressional district. I had a call today, someone said they went there for early voting and the doors were shut.
I went yesterday, foolishly.
I wanted everyone to know that teens age 17 who will be able to vote by the next special election, meaning that they have turned 18 by that time, and the special general election, takes place in April. They will be allowed to vote this Thursday. So if you're 17 and you're going to be 18 by April, they can vote, which I think is great. On Thursday, we have polling changes for District 2, 6, 8, and 10. Districts 2 and 8 have been moved to the North End Firehouse. I know how the residents were eager to go there last election. And the North End Firehouse is located at 170 East Lindsley Road. District 6 has been moved to South End Firehouse, which is 154 Pompton Avenue in the rear of the building. And District 10 has been moved to the Robert O'Toole Community Center, located at 199 Fairview Avenue. I ask all voters to please check their sample ballots to see where their new polling location is, if applicable. As per the county, signage redirecting voters to the new polling locations shall be posted on the exterior of the former polling locations as well. That means ambulance and rescue, which had District 6 and 10, and on the O'Toole Center, it will be say 2 and 8 have been moved to North End Firehouse. Again, if anyone has any questions, they can call me at 973-239-1410, extension 204. Also, Mayor, I have an item 8A to discuss under consent agenda. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Logano, you're in the hot seat.
Good evening, Mayor.
Good evening.
And council. There one item in my report that touches on 3 of the ordinances that are on this evening's agenda. They are ordinances 9F, G, and H. They are separate ordinances, but they are interrelated. They all deal with our affordable housing obligations. This process is, I should say, fingers crossed, winding down for the township of Cedar Grove, in that we've started this process when the Fair Housing Act was amended in 24. May of last year, the township prepared its housing element and fair share plan and went through the process of getting that to the planning board. The planning board conducted its review and approval. The township adopted that plan in June 23 of 25. Then entered the mediation program, which is part of the 4th round obligation that was part of the Fair Housing Act amendment. We've been in that program and negotiating a completion of that declaratory action that's currently pending in the Superior Court. These ordinances are part of a deadline obligation to have all of the ordinances that would effectuate the plan adopted by March 15th. Because the ordinances have to go through an introduction phase, and then one of the ordinances, because it has to deal with an amendment to the zoning requirements, has to go to planning board, and then it comes back here for second adoption. We had to get it on this agenda. So the 3 ordinances are effectively the first one, and I will note for the record, F has a misspelling. It's to repeal and replace Chapter 80 only. Dale, if we can remove the reference to 38-332.2, that was separately indicated in H. Chapter 80 is the affordable housing regulations. Generally, these are model ordinances where the implementation of the affordable housing obligations in the township. It's a lengthy ordinance. It's currently in place. There were some modifications to it because of the 4th round update. So that's what that 9F is doing. It's essentially repealing and replacing and putting in place the actual parameters by which the affordable housing gets implemented in the township. G 268, this is the one that has to do with the ordinance, the land use procedures. Land use is adding 5 properties to the overlay zone. These properties are vacant properties. They don't have to be built. This was something that was added to our plan as part of the negotiations for the completion of the housing plan and the adoption of the 4th round, the completion of the 4th round. There were some other additional revisions to the section of the code, essentially removal of the 15% for rentals. Everything is now 20%, and actually increased the density from 10 units per acre to 14. So there was some modifications to the existing requirements for the affordable housing as to the overlay zones. These are zones that have been previously chosen by the township as part of the 2019 master plan revision. So the overlay zoning is in place. This allows for inclusionary development when and so the property owner chooses to develop. Finally, H is the development fees. That's chapter 38-32.2. This essentially establishes the fees that are collected that get put into the Affordable Housing Trust Fund, and that fund is then used to establish our certain programs that are administered through the town. Those fees are, again, a wholesale readoption. The current ordinance is a bit outdated because it dealt with third-round obligations. The fourth-round obligations did modify some of the charges. This has to do with a particular development gets built or modifications to an existing development, the percentage that gets allocated to the township trust fund. With these three ordinances in place, once they are adopted before the March 15th deadline, the township will then move for what is known as a judgment of repose with the judge who is overseeing the declaratory action. Once the judgment of repose is in place, your fourth round obligations will be adhered to, and your plan will be cemented for the next 10 years. So we are approaching the goal line. This is the 10-yard line. We're getting there. This is part of the process. I will thank Mr. Zucchelli and the Affordable Housing Council and the Township Planner. This, like I said, we've been dealing with this for a little over a year, about a year now. We've put a lot of things in place, and it's been kind of moving along. This is part of that timeline. So with that, Mayor, I have nothing further unless you have any questions of me.
Did you want, when I read 9F,
Yes.
do you want me not to say the 38-32?
So after State of New Jersey on the second sentence,
Yeah.
the repeal and replace of chapter 38-32.2 development fees is going to be removed because that was parceled out to become H. So it's essentially only to repeal and replace chapter 80 affordable housing.
Right, okay.
Okay?
Yep. And the other ones stay the way they are?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Councilwoman Peterson, good evening.
Good evening, Mayor. I don't really have a report. I just, of course, want to thank our DPW for, I've been thinking of them out in these frigid temps. And everybody, our police, our firefighters, our ambulance and rescue squad, and even the crossing guards.
Yeah.
So, that's all. I don't really have a report, but thank you.
Excellent, thank you very much. Councilman Zizali?
Good evening, Mayor.
Good evening.
I do not have a report, but just to echo what Councilwoman Peterson said, the extraordinary efforts of our DPW, Water Department, and Police and Fire Department are very impressive and appreciated.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Stavich, would you
Hi.
like to say anything?
Sure. Good evening, Mayor. I recognize we are now into hour 4 of being in this room, so I will be brief. But I just wanted to make a point about the DPW, especially with today's water main break on Harper. There was a very real possibility that the South End students may have been sent home at some point early today. And thank you to Mr. Zucchelli and working with the DPW, and I'm going to assume the Board of Ed in making sure that didn't happen. I know aftercare was canceled today, and the fact that that was the biggest inconvenience, considering the magnitude of the water main break, is nothing short of heroic. So thank you to everyone involved in keeping the kids in school today, because that would have been terrible.
That was our priority.
That would have been terrible on a lot of different
We
levels.
wonder if they want to come and help us and, go
Yeah.
to work.
We're not going to tell Estelle that you were involved in making sure that she
They
was in
stayed to
school
school.
all day. But thank you to that. And I also just want to make a point about today's extraordinary business. I am very proud that I have not cried up here since I think the first time I got sworn in. So now it has been 0 days since I last cried up here. That was really powerful. Just seeing what the officers did to help that resident, and to watch her watching you give them commendations. It was it was a beautiful moment, and I'm really proud to be a resident of Cedar Grove, not just today, but especially today. And congratulations to Mr. Coster, and I'm not going to attempt her name, but the other teacher was who was involved with the robotics team. Mr. Coster taught 2 of my kids, and they are very big fans of his. He's one of those folks that we're really lucky to have in the school district. And just a congratulations to Chief Beaucamp. Just again, just watching his daughter gaze at him when he was getting sworn in. It was a really nice meeting. But it's going too long, so I'll stop talking now. But thank you. That's all I have tonight.
Thank you. Deputy Mayor Massaro.
Good evening, Mayor.
Good evening.
Yes, we are hour 4, going on hour 4, so we'll try to keep it brief, but there's just so much to talk about. So that's the problem. Again, everybody on their report is talking about DPW. They did a tremendous job, but just a little bit before the snowstorm happened, because I think when you look at other municipalities, and, you know, my boys go to the prep, like our alumnus here, and they can't park on the street because West Orange hasn't been able to do what Cedar Grove has done. That's a fact, and it's been going on for over a week now, right? So in order for us to accomplish that, of course, we have the great people at DPW have worked. Every single employee came in on Sunday. Everybody was required to be here. We had 18 plow trucks ready to go, and all of that requires preparation before. And Joe has contacted us multiple times before the snowstorm to give us updates. OEM met. They had a plan in place, not just for snow removal, but also emergency services. All of that preparation is what effectuated this great response from DPW. Of course, they executed, so congratulations to them. We thank them. Not to mention there's 3 water main breaks in a week, right? So they've had to deal with that too. It's not just snow removal, which they're still doing. So it's tremendous work from the town employees, great management, great preparation, great job by OEM, and the execution was just amazing. And just all you have to do is drive around. That's
Simple.
all. You don't have to be an expert, but just drive to our surrounding municipalities. And it's nothing to disparage them. It's just the circumstances that we have in Cedar Grove, so we should acknowledge our people, and that's what I'm doing. The other thing I'll touch upon, of course, congratulations to our great students, to our officers, but the budget. We spent 2 hours on the budget. I'm so excited. I still want to talk about it. Just looking at the fact.
Stay here all night.
A 36% increase in health insurance. Everybody's aware of it. Everybody's complaining about it throughout the state since it's come out. And here we are. We have a proposed draft budget that's less than last year. That takes a lot of work, and that's been happening since October. When I was mayor, I sat in those meetings with the department heads and Mr. Zacchelli, so I got to see how, we take the approach of, let's not look at last year, let's look at what we need this year. And I feel like we do that every single year, and that's why we could do it, and that's why we have the numbers that we have. So that's great work since October, and, we saw it tonight, and I wish we had more time, because there's so much to talk about in that lovely spreadsheet.
We're in the home stretch through you, Mayor.
Yeah, so-
We'll wrap it up, and I'm confident the budget introduction will hit the same goals we do every year.
Yes, so congratulations on that, and that's all I have, Mayor, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, everybody. Shockingly, I'm just going to say I echo everything that everybody said up here. I know usually I chat a lot, but I think I'm all tapped out tonight. And I will take it one step further with our DPW, our fire, our police, and whatnot. I would like to also thank their families, because these guys have been out for a crazy number of hours. And obviously we have people with little babies at home and families at home and whatnot. So I'd like to also thank them too. I think Cedar Grove is a great place to live. I say it all the time. I think the support systems are here. I think we rock. I think. All right. So carrying on. Thank you, everybody. Do I need to reappoint anybody for anything?
Yes. Patricia Marion
Right.
to the Library Board of
Library
Trustees.
Trustees
Yes.
for So I need a motion?
Yes. Oh, no,
That's
no,
just
no,
her
just,
point, yeah.
right.
I just,
It's an appointment.
it's just an appointment, I just say it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So please reappoint Patricia Marion as a 5-year term, for a 5-year term, trustee to the library board. Is that all I have to
Will
do?
do.
Done.
Yep.
Okay, so,
And I will notify the library
okay,
of
thank
the
you.
appointment. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 8A, to consider resolution amending the designation of 2026 official newspapers. Madam Clerk, did you have?
Yes,
something?
please. Thank you, Mayor, members of council. On December 8th, 2025, you already adopted agenda item number 9C, designating the 2026 official newspapers. This resolution is simply an amendment to state that we will be publishing in real time on our official website. You've mentioned a couple of items where you already emphasized that. And basically, like I said, we are publishing in real time. In addition to that, we have to designate an electronic news source. We have two, which are the Star Ledger and the Verona Cedar Grove Times. And basically, those will keep whatever notices, advertisements, bid notices that we place in the newspaper, they will keep it electronically for at least 30 days. So that anyone wants to refer back to that, they can, but they will also pinpoint to go to the website where we will be publishing the day after the council meeting. So that publishing date is the date. It's official. And that is all I have, Mayor.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome. I can take A and B together
Correct.
too, right?
Yep.
Yes.
8B, to consider resolution concerning approval of raffle applications for Wayne Council PTOs. May I have a motion for 8A and 8B together?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scabbage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
And Mayor Miga.
Yes.
Thank you.
9A, to consider resolution authorizing change order number 3 from Stanziel, thank you, Construction LLC of East Orange, New Jersey, for the reconstruction of Devonshire Road and Devonshire Road South, reflecting an overall increase of $776.
Correct.
Mr. Zakeli?
Through you, Mayor, this is a change order in the amount of $776 for the increase in the provision of the maintenance bond because of change order number 2, which increased the project cost previously by $43,805.68. The bonded amount also increased, which is what this difference reflects. The revised total is now $309,084.36. The township did receive a $350,000 NJDOT LAIF grant to fund this project, which covered the whole cost of construction as well as some engineering fees.
Thank you. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scabbage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Miga.
Yes. 9B, to consider resolution amending membership of the Emergency Management Council of the Township of Cedar Grove. Mr. Zakeli?
Mayor, through you, this is just an update to our current EMC, Emergency Management Council, to now include our new OEM coordinator, OEM deputy coordinators, Chief Pumphrey, Board of Education superintendent, and the new fire chief. The EMC will be required to meet twice annually, and I'm sure that our new OEM coordinator, Joe LaParry, will be noticing this appropriately.
Thank you. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Or a second, please?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scabbage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Miga.
Yes. 9C, to consider resolution authorizing acceptance of maintenance bond and release of performance bond and issuance of final payment in the amount of $6,942.17 to Stanziel Construction LLC of 2 Springdale Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey, 07107 for contract of the reconstruction of Devonshire Road and Devonshire Road South. Mr. Zakeli, do you want to add?
Yeah, Mayor, this is just us accepting the maintenance bond, releasing in their performance bond because the work is complete, and issuing final payment in the amount of $6,942.17. This completes the reconstruction of Devonshire Road and Devonshire Road South.
Thank you. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scabbage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Miga.
Yes. 9D, to consider introduction of pending ordinance number 26-963, An ordinance amending chapter 217, section 16 of the Code of the Township of Cedar Grove entitled Sewers Service Charges.
Through you, Mayor, this is an ordinance introduction to amend the annual, or the quarterly sewer service charge rates. While not complete, the township's auditors were here last week performing our ADS and preparing our AFS. Looks as if this year neither our water nor our sewer utility will be running at a deficit, which is a really, really positive thing. I said it 50 times tonight, but it bears repeating. This ordinance will amend the sewer quarterly charges from $6.67 per 1,000 gallons to $7.47 per 1,000 gallons. This will effectively raise the minimum quarterly bill from $110.06 to $123.26, which is a difference of $13.20 per quarter, $52 per year, $4.40 per month, or $1.01 per week. This adjustment is necessary to support the increased operating costs as well as build capital for large projects while maintaining the self-sufficiency and liquidity of our sewer utility.
Thank you. May I have a motion?
Mayor, I move for introduction of pending ordinance 26-963 to be published on the township's official internet website under legal public notices as pending ordinance with public hearing scheduled for March 2nd, 2026.
Second, please.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scavenge?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Mika?
Yes. Item 9E, to consider introduction of pending ordinance number 26-964, an ordinance amending chapter 217, section 16 of the Code of the Township of Cedar Grove entitled Water Consumption and Rates and Charges.
Mayor,
Mr.
through you, this is an ordinance introduction amending water service charges. As I just noted, just like our sewer utility, our water utility did not operate at a deficit last year. Another positive step given our prior years of struggling in this utility. With respect to our water utility, as I indicated during the budget hearing, both bulk suppliers, North Jersey District Water Supply Commission and Passaic Valley Water Commission, advised that they will be raising rates in aggregate an average of 9% on the sale of water. That means for every gallon we are buying, they are charging us 9% more. This, as well as increased operating costs for water repairs, as seen through our most recent litany of water main breaks, ongoing debt service, and funding for capital improvement projects, requires a rate adjustment to keep the utility self-sustaining and self-liquidating. This ordinance would amend the rate from $6.67 per 1,000 gallons to $8 per 1,000 gallons, raising the minimum quarterly charge from $33.35 per quarter to $40 per quarter. This is a $6.65 increase per quarter, a $26.60 increase on the year. If you divide this out, it comes to $2.21 per month or 55 cents per week.
Thank you. May I have a motion?
Mayor, I move for introduction of pending ordinance number 26-964 to be published on the township's official internet website as a pending ordinance with a public hearing scheduled for the March 2nd, 2026 meeting.
Thank you. May I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scavenge?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Mika?
Yes. 9F, to consider introduction of pending ordinance number 26-965, an ordinance of the Township of Cedar Grove, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, repeal and replace Chapter 80, Affordable Housing and Revised Regulations, in conformance with the amended Fair Housing Act and the Township's fourth round housing plan, element and fair share plan. Mr. Zakeli, do you have anything to
I
report?
believe council commented on 9F, G, and H. Unless
You're
you
good.
want to add anything?
No, I have nothing else.
Okay. May I have a motion?
Mayor, I move for the introduction of pending ordinance number 26-965 to be published on the township's official internet website as a pending ordinance with a public hearing scheduled for the March 2nd, 2026 meeting.
Thank you. Can I have a second, please?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scavenge?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Mika?
Yes. 9G, to consider introduction of pending ordinance 26-966, an ordinance amending Chapter 268 zoning of the Code of the Township of Cedar Grove, County of Essex, and State of New Jersey to expand the multifamily affordable housing inclusionary overlay zone in conformance with the Township's fourth round housing element and fair share plan. No comments, correct?
No.
May I have a roll call, please?
We have a motion.
Whoops. Can I have a motion, please?
Mayor, I move for the introduction of pending ordinance 26-966 to be published on the township's official internet website as a pending ordinance with a public hearing scheduled for March 2nd, 2026.
Thank you. Can I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you. Now I can have a roll call.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scabbage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Miga?
Yes. Item 9H, to consider introduction of pending ordinance number 26-967, an ordinance of the Township of Cedar Grove, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, to repeal and replace Chapter 38-32.2, Development Fees, in conformance with the amended Fair Housing Act in the Township's fourth round housing plan element and fair share plan. May I have a motion?
Mayor, I move for the introduction of pending ordinance number 26-967 to be published on the township's official internet website as a pending ordinance with a public hearing scheduled for March 2nd, 2026.
Thank you. May I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scabbage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Miga?
Yes. Approval of bills, Madam Clerk?
Yes, thank you. Be it resolved, let me do 10A, which is January 26, 2026. Excuse me, 10A. Be it resolved by the Township of Cedar Grove, County of Essex, New Jersey, that the summary of bills having been duly audited and found to be correct are hereby ordered paid in the aggregated amount of $852,079.96. And if I may, Mayor, members of council, for the record, this bill list was scheduled for the staff meeting of January 26th that was canceled due to inclement weather, which is why we have two bill lists for this meeting.
Thank you.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Thank you. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scabbage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Miga?
Yes. Madam Clerk,
Okay.
10B.
Thank you, Mayor.
Approval.
Be it resolved by the Township of Cedar Grove, County of Essex, New Jersey, that the summary of bills having been duly audited and found to be correct are hereby ordered paid in the aggregated amount of $394,435.36.
Thank you. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scabbage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Miga?
Yes.
Thank you.
Madam
Thank
Mayor,
you.
before you move to item 11, item 11B, I'm going to respectfully ask that you pull that matter. That is the award of a professional services agreement for inspection services for Cliffside Drive. Additional information was needed. I was supposed to have a conference with the developer of Cliffside Drive on Friday. It was moved to today. That didn't go forward. So that's currently scheduled for Thursday. So without that additional information, I ask that we pull it and schedule it for another meeting.
Okay.
So B would be pulled and C would become.
So C becomes free. Okay. Thank you. Item 11A, to consider resolution authorizing the award of a fair and open contract for professional engineering services as township engineer to Suburban Consulting Engineers of 96 US Highway 206, Suite 101, Flanders, New Jersey, 07836, in an amount not to exceed $160,000. Mr. Zakeli?
Yeah, Mayor, this one's on me. I forgot to put this on for our November meeting when we opened up all the other RFPs. And I kept looking for the resolution and didn't find it. So this is back in November, we opened up RFPs for professional services, one of which being township engineer. And this is that resolution authorizing that award.
Okay, thank you. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second. Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scabbage?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Misery?
Yes.
Mayor Miga?
Yes. Item 11B, to consider resolution authorizing the award of a professional service contract for professional land surveying and engineering design services for the NJDEP MS4 stormwater permit consisting of Phase 2 of the watershed assessment report to Suburban Consulting Engineer, Inc., for an amount not to exceed $40,200. Mr. Zichelli, you want to?
Yeah, Mayor, Deputy Mayor Massari can tell you that at our joint flood board meetings, this is a constant topic of discussion amongst the 4 municipalities that participate. The township has completed Phase 1 due December 31, 2025. This is Phase 2 due December 31, 2026. The first phase involved all of our stormwater mapping, GIS mapping, our stormwater outfalls, catch basins. That part's complete. The second part has to do with a lot more of the administrative side of our stormwater plan. Being in compliance with this is absolutely crucial. For towns that aren't, there's a decent amount of liability and exposure to it. It actually is probably one of the most frequently discussed topics at our joint flood advisory board meetings. We have money left over from last year's contract, which will completely cover the cost of doing Phase 2, so we don't need to bond for any additional money. Once this contract's awarded, we'll get it completed in time, and then next year there's Phase 3, and hopefully that completes the MS4 stormwater watershed inventory project.
Okay, thank you. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scavenge?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Masseri?
Yes.
Mayor Miga?
Yes. Item 12, meeting open to the residents of the township wishing to be heard on any item on or off the agenda concerning township business. Seeing no one, this portion of the meeting is closed. Item 13, executive session,
Just potential litigation.
potential litigation. Whereas Section 8 of the Public Meetings Act permits the exclusion of the public from the meeting of the mayor and council in certain circumstances, and whereas the mayor and council of the Township of Cedar Grove are of the opinion that such circumstances exist, now therefore be it resolved by mayor and council of the Township of Cedar Grove, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the public shall be excluded from discussion of any action on the executive session of the meeting of the mayor and council. Today, the general nature of this subject matter to be discussed is potential litigation.
Correct.
It is anticipated wait, do I keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. It is anticipated at this time, oh boy, that the above stated subject matter will be made public as soon thereafter as it is deemed in the public interest to do so. No further action will be taken. This resolution shall take effect immediately.
Do you have a motion?
Motion?
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Peterson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Scavenge?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Masseri?
Yes.
Mayor Miga?
Yes.